We can tell you that 5 jurors, Allegheny County residents, have been selected so far to serve on the Cosby jury. They include 2 white women and 3 white men. They were among 21 people, potential jurors, who were individually screened this afternoon after a mass screening of some 100 potential jurors early in the day. We can tell you that Bill Cosby has been listening intently to what's being said in the courtroom. He has not had a role to speak. As you may know, Cosby's vision is impaired, but he has been facing and listening intently to the questioning of the jurors this afternoon. At one point during an aside with members of his entourage, he did laugh briefly in court, not loudly, but visibly laughing. We can tell you that earlier in the day, he seemed pensive at times, looking up towards the ceiling of the courtroom as other jurors were screened. This case involves a very high-profile national case. Some 86 jurors acknowledged in the screening that they do know something of the case. 34 had indicated of the potential jurors that they had formed an opinion. And that's what's led to this screening. Now, tomorrow, some 42 of the people who were that initial pool of potential jurors will return in the morning. In late morning or early afternoon, another 50 for that pool will be brought in. Pittsburgh's Action News 4 reporter David Kaplan is here. He's been talking with legal experts about the pace of what's going on and what it may mean for the Cosby case.
You know, Bob, it might sound like 5 is not a lot for a day. The attorneys that I spoke with are very surprised it's gotten that high. We spoke with a couple of attorneys who said that given all of the factors in this case with regards to how high profile it has been covered, the man that Bill Cosby is, the fact that so many jurors know that they would have to go across the state, be sequestered for 2 entire weeks and interrupt their entire lives here in Pittsburgh. Those are a variety of factors that this attorneys that I spoke with assumed that would really eliminate the pool, make it difficult for them to find those 12 jurors and 6 alternates that they needed to. Take a listen to Robert Del Greco. He's an attorney here in Pittsburgh, just about how some of those factors played into what happened today.
This is a national case. So even though it's removed to Pittsburgh, this is still a matter where a lot of people have followed it for whatever reason and has a lot of media attention. So it is unusual for a case to be sent to a different city. In this instance, though, I'm not sure exactly cures the objective of getting a neutral, detached, and uninformed juror.
So again, just as a reminder, there are 5, there are 13 left to get. So 5 today, and we do expect that pace to possibly slow as the jury pool gets thinner and thinner as more people are questioned. However, one thing that also surprised Robert Del Greco, how many strikes have been used. Each side gets 7. We know the defense has used 4, and so far the prosecution has used 2 of those 7.